It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we've got the Dolphins' veteran wide receiver. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Dolphins and the Seahawks, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who both gotten off to good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records as we now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game, but when you have teams that have gotten off to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now. And this is also a measuring stick game, and a great one where you don't have the consequences of lose and go home. Just a wonderful test for you, for me, for the fans, and most importantly, for those guys on the field.
Five weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to the air here. Gets this to Woods. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. From midfield now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And on 3rd down, Dolphins coming out in a dime, expecting a pass. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Walker on 1st down. Oh, baby, he gets robbed, and the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. and it'll be first down, Miami.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal. They bring their tight end left. They'll try and punch it in. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. He picks up 6. They're going to have second and goal at the 4. Going ground game again here. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on third and goal. He's going to throw this one. And the defender comes away with it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. They'll throw it. It gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact...
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Complete over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Walker now he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated.
So yeah, I mean,
so just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed.
you know, 3 turnovers in the first fucking quarter. It's just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, pretty big. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's the throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. This from 28 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Miami in just a moment. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins and their running back about to get back to work. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. He's going deep this time. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins need only one to take the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down after a short gain. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Pass play coming here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run it from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Finds his man over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, they'll run. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. The screen pass falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this hits at the 4 before taking it. Zone, that's a touchback. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll give up the gut to Walker. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. It is caught left side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 29. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. This is going to be a 46-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Right up the gut. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Another carry for him. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. They give it to him again. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a first down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. This time it's a passing play. Caught quickly on the slant. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll throw it again. Setting up the screen. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 9-yard pickup, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins grow their lead to 8. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So we've reached halftime down here in Miami. The Dolphins have the lead. Now it's up north to them. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They put a receiver in motion here left. Working inside the red zone. Hauled in left side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. Third down coming. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Aubrey puts it through. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Seahawks and this running back headed back out for a new series. And while we watch these replays from the booth partner, he's probably remembering these plays from the coach's doghouse, you think? Yeah, coughed up the football multiple times, turned it over. We'll see if they continue giving it to him or if they call it a game for him at this point. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking for a throw here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They gain 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped by Chop Robinson. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
This is Walker on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Now That one's complete over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Hits him on the in route. And he'll get it up to the 44. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back to throw now. Throwing the out route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Trying to work quickly now. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first. Pass play now. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That goes for 36 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal. Simple dive up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 2nd and 7. Quick slant complete. And in for the Miami touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Seahawks offense running out now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the one back on the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delayed game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Setting up a throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll motion a tight end left. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delayed game.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Offense to the line for 2nd down. A tight end in motion now. 2nd and 6 now. Complete over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And it sets up Seattle with first down. They go play action here. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds his man over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. He'll throw it yet again. Has it in close. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Toss play. This is Walker. They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Back to throw. Touchdown, Seattle! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Dolphins are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. Lone back gets the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Receiver in motion going left. from the 30 on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Second down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. They're throwing it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Into the hands of Walker. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Second and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here. Receiver in motion, headed right. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Throwing it again here. Hauled in left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. Extremely important moment here for the Seahawks as they go for 2. He's throwing for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Play action on 1st down. Catch made over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Here's the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Dolphins breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.